And of course the camera is frozen because we can't start without technical complications. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can fix that. And why it is. At least you can hear me. There we go. This looks a bit better. Although, we're still working out the kinks. As always, welcome in though, folks. I'll be with you in a second. I'll quickly readjust the lights. And then we're here for real. Thank you for your patience, guys. 1 second. Ugh. I think I reconnected the, yes. That's why. Aha. Ooh. Oh, and now I know why the image was a bit too, okay. That makes complete sense. This looks slightly better now, I reckon. Slightly only though. There's still so many weird shadows here that I don't exactly know where they're coming from at the moment, especially this one here. Yeah, well, probably that's the mic. Well, at some point, hopefully, this will be fixed too. The lights are always a thing. All right, finally, let me finally catch up with stream. And, oh yeah, let me quickly also add up some background lo-fi that we haven't done either. It's been a while, folks. There we go. Welcome in. It's just been taking forever. Let's see if we can also fix that a little bit. Yes, we can. Okay, that should actually help with the shadows. Nice. Okay. Oh, now I feel good. Let's get back in chat. There has been a lot happening already in the stream. Thank you so much, guys, for all of your support. There even has been a hype train going on while we were still going live, so thank you so much for that. Let's see who's in chat. Doranica, first of all. Let's go through all the people who have been adding to this hype train first. Who was there? We had Doranica with 36 months. Thank you so much. We have Chris, by the way, a week ago, but I haven't forgotten. I still see it. Thank you so much as well for your sub. I really appreciate your support, man, and it was a pleasure to meet you. Doranica also with a gift sub to Auroria, Captain Alban, ahoy, coming in with 48 months on tier 2 even, which is incredible. Thank you so much. X has been here with 30 months, big fan. Me too. I'm still a big fan of yours, just appearing with that shirt in Paris. We have Finn getting a gift sub from Doranica as well. Thank you so much. Faratech with 11 months. Welcome back. Silver with 33. Serene with 50 even. Holy crap. Is this the first time we see a 5-0? I think so. Rob with 30 months. Ashodazu. Ash. Oh, it's Ash. Hi. That took a bit. 30 months. Vielen Dank. And another gift sub to Lisa, one of our trusty mods from Dora. Thank you so much. And I finally can also catch up with chat. So this is going to take a minute or two. But I want to be sure not to miss anything. So let me see. Who do we have here? Chris is in chat. Can't listen at all because it's my office day, but I'm glad you're streaming. Well, Chris, I mean, do I have to say anything? He won't hear either way, so. But that's completely fine, of course. Auroria, welcome in chat. Finn, yes, we are. And we are back for good. We are back for good. This is the first stream. Well, not yet officially as a full-time musician because October isn't over and I'm technically still employed. But I guess our first stream in a long row of a lot of streams this year. Well, these next 12 to 14 months. Super excited about it. It is really happening, Silver. Yes, it is. So a few people checking in. Who else? Did I miss anyone? Chrome Brazen, welcome in chat. Skeleton Sneakin' Music, kind of. The thing I played before was from Luigi's Mansion. Tech issues are just part of the stream. Yes, Finn, yes. And we have a lot of actually, I have a lot of, not a lot, but a little bit of new tech as well. We can show you in a second. Which is partly why things broke down a bit, because I had to change a few things. Computer sagt nein, so ist es. Betty, you kind soul, thanks for keeping to check in. Keep checking in. Thanks for always saying hi. You have a wonderful day. And we still have the IRL streamer showcase rotation in, I see, because the bot is posting in chat. Let me also fix that in a second. I mean, you can never make enough ads for that event, even though it is over. It's been amazing. Let's enable this, disable this. This should do the trick already. And Lisa, long time no see. Thank you so much. I think the last time I saw you in chat was when we did a special stream where I didn't talk. Hexfest, I think. And I couldn't say hi, but you have been in chat. Thank you so much for that. Hope you're doing well. And I'm glad the spooky music fit. Like, we should play a little bit of spooky music today, right? It is the spooky season after all. I'm slowly catching up, finally caught up. Giver, good to see you. Welcome in as well. I'm employed until the end of November, says Finn. Oh, decided to quit my job and give myself a break to fully focus on my studies in music. Money's gonna be a problem, but I'll figure it out, lol. Finn, as someone who just recently made the same decision, I very much feel with both your excitement and your insecurities regarding the matter, I would say. So yeah. Hope you can do that. I hope you can focus on both, and if we can in any way support you as well, Finn, please let me know. Would love to do so. I'm playing 7 Days to Die while listening to the stream, so okay, fair enough. In that case, maybe we should do some music for you. Doing very well, says Lisa. I'm so glad. So glad for finally I've come to be in Twitch again. Wonderful to see you live. Really missed the living room. Well, and Lisa, I have big news for you in that case. In case you didn't hear it yet, but probably you did. And for everyone who might be in chat and doesn't know yet, but this is basically our first stream. Technically, again, not yet because I'm still employed for 2 days, but technically this is the first stream of a full year, a full 2025 of streams since we finally went full time. I still can't really comprehend, like I'm saying it out loud, but it's still not arrived at the right synapses, I guess. But this is basically, I'm working right now basically. This is my job now. Well, not only this, streaming is a part of what I'm doing over the next year, but a big part hopefully. Ideally, of course, the only part, but we will see. We will see. There's been a few changes already. Well, first of all, I'm streaming again, you know, that's kind of a change if we're being honest. And the other change is regarding the Ko-fi tiers. If you are a Ko-fi supporter, please do check them out. We only changed the highest tier yet for 12 euros a month. Originally, I composed and recorded a piece of music about 2-3 minutes every month for everyone in that tier. And since I'm going full time now and I have to be a little bit more, how to say, efficient about how what I put my time in and what actually generates a little bit of income, since that is something I also have to take into account now. We changed that here a little bit. So for now, I will record one piece each month still, but like one for everyone in that tier. And then we'll see if we add some other tiers later on. But that is basically the only change. I also thought about doing some changes when it comes to live learns, and yeah, I don't really want to change anything with the song requests, but there might be a new way or a new possibility of supporting the stream and getting a live learn maybe in the future. We'll see about that. I still have to fully wrap my head about what to do. Like for now, the tag stands, the stream is working, I can go live. I have 2 or 3 other things actually, matters that I can attend to, or projects that I can work on at the moment. But in the long run, we will see how we deal with things. And if you have any ideas, of course, please feel free, both here in chat, in any DMs, or just on Discord in the suggestion channel. Please feel free to give us your opinion on what you think would be a good idea, what you think didn't work out that we tried. You know, if there are any changes in the next weeks and months that you don't like, where you're like, okay, earlier actually I like this better, please let us know. Because in the end, there's only a certain amount of thought I can put into what to do and how to do it, right? And I very much rely on you as the viewers, because I'm, in the end, how I do this, I do partly how I want to do it, but also partly how you guys like it, right? Or maybe that's the wrong way to put it, but well, we're thriving on your feedback is what I'm saying. Yanni, good to see you, says, unfortunately, I'm a bit busy at the moment, but don't want to miss the stream, even when only in parts. Well, it's always nice to have you with us, Yanni. I also will answer your message, your last message on Insta. I think I kind of went over that a bit, but I hope you know it did arrive, I did read it. I just didn't have the time and energy to answer yet. Lisa says, I'm outside my garden, nice. Preparing it for the upcoming frost. I just wanted to say, it gets a bit cold, doesn't it? And I'm happy we can finally support you again with the stream running in the back, Lisa. Rory says, so you're saying if I want you on my wedding, I should get married next year? Very much so, Rory. Actually, you would be the second wedding I'm playing at next year, because I was already approached by a couple that when I played live in the restaurant I work at, and they approached me, and I will be playing probably on their wedding next year in May. So I'll actually have a call, a work-related call later to negotiate the terms of that. By the way, can I write you something, because I don't want to drop that in chat? Is that fine for you? Ash, of course. Feel free to. Again, like if you guys write me on Discord, for example, or on Insta, or anywhere else, basically, Twitch, private messages, etc. I usually do read those messages. I can't always promise that I will immediately answer, you know, because I'm also busy with other stuff, sadly. So yeah, sometimes, and then sometimes I forget, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I read it and then I'm like, oh, I'll answer later. And then 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, I see the message again. I'm like, oh no, fuck. So yeah. Tsiku, hey, good to see you. How are you doing? Got the boyfriend, but I've been waiting for 4 years now. Should I drop him a hint? I mean, it's also my interest that you're getting married now, right? As a job opportunity. Should I maybe just call, be like, hey dude, it's time. Do it. Just record a voice message like that. Just appear on his voice. He has no idea who it is. It's just me going like, you know what I'm talking about. Do it. It's time. Hey Turka, relatable, read yours, but we'll get back at some time. Of course, Turka. I mean, the message that I sent you is mostly to let you know, and it's good to know that you read it. Yeah, please feel free to answer whenever you got the time. I know you're super busy with modding in other streams, with modding here. Thank you as well for that again. And with also your job, right? But yeah, like, never feel bad when you take time answering a message. Like, I understand. Believe me. All right. So, what else before we start playing? Not much, I think. Thanks so much for the work, like Taika. I think we'll just start with some music, right? We need to get back into it. I have at least a little bit of some tools that will make my job a little bit easier again. As you know, I was basically borrowing my Stream Deck up till now. I didn't think I would need it that much. I always thought it was just a nice extra to have. But as it turns out, as soon as it was gone, I found out that I rely on it very heavily now. So I got myself one that I saw on TwitchCom Amsterdam back then, which makes life for me a bit easier because it actually has knobs. I don't know, can I show you this? With which camera can I? Maybe this one, yeah. So basically it's this one. It's upside down now, but it also has like 4 knobs that I can use, and that comes in super handy with a music stream, I can tell you that. Yeah, I thought, you know, first I was hesitant because I didn't know if there's only 8 buttons, right? Technically 12 because you can also press the knobs, but you can't put like your own actions on there. They are always connected to what is on the knob, right? So basically I have 4 knobs for different volumes, for volume control and for muting myself. Right? I can just mute myself like that now. And there's also one that is connected to the light, so I can kind of adjust the light mood in here as well, which is, again, super nice. And the 8 buttons are completely enough for the few things I do, like posting something in chat, using the camera changes, that's it. So yeah, I'm really happy with the purchase. Also got it on a sale, so it was actually cheaper than the Stream Deck XL that I had before. Got to drive to work now, so Silver will try to sneak listen there, and then, of course, please feel free to, and have a wonderful day at work. You got this. That's why I decided against it. I need more than 8 buttons. Fair enough. Although, what you can do, of course, that camera is off it as well now. Why is it black though? There we go, I hope. It's great. It's great to have the camera like that. Just lagging and showing my room the whole time. What a nice angle. Jesus Christ, there we go. Okay, I think we're having some major technical issues. I shouldn't have updated OBS yesterday. I'll be honest. Oftentimes that's what breaks it. I mean, what is this? It's kind of catching up, but not really. I don't know, maybe it's because it's low on battery or something, even though it's on the net. Oh, look, more or less. Oh, fuck it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It took me so long today. First, the first camera didn't work, and OBS didn't notice it, that it was connected, so I had to reconnect and everything. Then the same happened with the main camera, and now the same happens with my phone that is also connected. I mean, with the phone, I probably just have to reinstall the plugin that kind of handles the connection between my PC and my phone. So probably it's that after the update, but it's still annoying as hell. I mean, at least the other cameras work, even though this one is very bluish for some fucking reason. And this one is always lagging. Maybe there's too much going on in the Wi-Fi at the moment. Oh, now it kind of works. Alright, Finn, what I wanted to tell you is, can't really see it right now, but there's like an LCD screen here as well, right? That kind of shows what you have on the buttons, right? It shows the levels, the audio levels for that, which is nice. But you can also use it to swipe, and then it just switches between different decks you have installed. So technically you have 8 buttons, but at the same time, with just a swish, you have 8 different buttons, right? You could also put folders in there or something. So I think in the end, if you kind of get an extra with the knobs, and you're not using like all the buttons at the same time. Like for example, I don't know, if you need to quickly use like the buttons or a lot of different buttons, then probably the Stream Deck XL is a bit better, because you can just like switch between all the buttons and have see them all at the same time. But if it's like for me, where you just I have like one set with 8 buttons for different camera angles and like the main controls of how the stream looks. And then if I swipe, I also can like post like certain stuff in chat. And I never need it at the same time, basically. So yeah, that's super handy. And I didn't know that either. You know, when I bought it, I was already coming to terms with it just having 8 buttons. And now I basically have even more than that. And I'm super happy again about the knobs. Like, they feel nice, the haptics are great. And it's one less thing that I have to worry about doing on my touchscreen that I did on the touchscreen all the time. Like adjusting these levels, like if the background music is too loud, if I need to get like some audio from a video in that I'm showing you guys, I can activate desktop audio, etc. So that's really nifty. Hey, Guzzler, you fucking Egypt, how's it going? That kind of sounded rude if you forgot about her interaction, which I hope you didn't. Like, first timer in chat, first thing I say, welcome in, you fucking Egypt. I'm not like that. We've met before. How are you doing? So nice to see you in chat. Especially on this historic day of our first stream full time. How are you doing? Hope you arrived home safely again. See, for example, I can adjust the background music like very easily now. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Hey, Crazy! Welcome in, my man. Welcome in to our first stream. Full time. I don't have to adjust audio levels, so knobs wouldn't be of much use for me. Fair enough, but it's a cool piece of gear. Oh, fun fact, another fun fact, Finn. I haven't tried it out yet, but you apparently can also connect your DAW with the Stream Deck Plus. There's certain workarounds where you can then also use the knobs to actually use it as a mixer. So since I don't have a mixer yet, I'm mostly doing everything real time, all the time on all the different equipment I use. That's also going to be making the workflow a bit easier. Doing good, says Guzzler. How are you? Love your stream setup, by the way, super nice. Thank you so much. Right, you didn't see it. It's so weird now that there's folks that I met IRL and that will now join our stream for the first time. You haven't seen a lot yet. I also still have to set up one thing at the Stream Deck as well, because I can also now have a button that just plays certain buttons in a row. So I could technically have a camera rotation, an automatic camera rotation that I could activate occasionally. I still have to set that up though. You know, baby steps, bit by bit. Bit by bit. Now I have this song in my head, so we will do it. It's a song called Bit by Bit by Mother Mother. And it's also going to be the test if I can sing today or not. Because I felt slightly, not ill, but slightly under the weather again this morning. So we gotta use what time we've left. I was supposed to be in Harlem, but in the end I couldn't make it. I'm so sorry to hear that, Finn. I really wish we could have met again. I got another pick, by the way. That seems to be a thing, right? Yours is still on the wall there. Like, it's so funny, you can always see it, like this black dot here that you can't really make out what it is. That is your pick glued to my wall. Like, I think if I get it off the wall, it just tears a bit of the wall with it. Love the coloring of your camera as well. Is that a LOT or is the lighting in the room just great? It's an LOT, even though the lighting is very great. So I'm using 3 lights technically, and that doesn't count the 2 in the background, right? So wait, can I show you somehow? I don't think so. So probably basically I have a small light over here directly over the camera. That kind of gives some extra light to my face mostly and not to the background. And then I have an Elgato stream light a little bit back in this direction from the other side, which does light me and also the background a bit, which gives the main light. And then there's one up ahead that kind of lights the whole room. So yeah, it's not perfect. Like perfect would be kind of like this 3 light setup, right? That kind of makes you look super professional. You immediately know when people are using this, because mostly what it does is you have an extra light in the background as well, and that will give you kind of some outline because it gives you some backlight, and it will kind of make you be more separated from the background, which gives you this kind of professional, it's focused on the streamer look. I can't really do that in my room because I'm kind of restricted by what I have to work with right now. But I mean, this is not a professional studio, right? But it's as good as we could make it. And I'm glad you like it. We have different camera setups as well. You will see them during the stream as well when we play, which we'll do in a second. If you're coming to TwitchCon Rotterdam, I hope so, Finn. Best thing would be as a partner, because that means I have a reason to be there an extra day. You know what I mean? It's up to you. No, but I'll definitely be there. Last year, I kind of dropped out on TwitchCon because it kind of wasn't worth it. It didn't seem like there was a lot of new stuff happening. It was mostly meeting folks, and that I could also do at different events. But now that I'm kind of committing with the music and everything, I think it's kind of a must for me to go there, meet folks, you know, see what's up, maybe even apply for a spot on stage again as well. We'll see, Finn. Still a long way to go. And to be honest, my main goal at the moment is just find a certain routine, find a way we can enjoy the stream as much as possible all together on a regular basis, and then see where we go from there, right? But alright, now I do have even more reason to come there, Finn, because I really want another pick. Aw, Gosler, thanks. It built up over time. I still wouldn't say I don't know a lot of stuff that I always see other streamers do, where I still learn. Like, you never really stop learning in that regard. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this for 4 years now. It's crazy. And now for at least another one, so... If you go back, the streams looked very different. Alright, so, enough blah blah blah. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for being you. Like, as it says here on my shirt that I got from another amazing musician in Harlem, from Brian. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here, you know, because of the bees. And then it says, thank you for being you. And I have to agree with Ryan on that one. So this song is called Bit by Bit. Haven't done it in a while, but I really like it. I occasionally have it ringing in my head and it needs to get out. Just have to find my key. Da, da, da di da di da, da di da di da. That's all song. I'm just kidding. Hey, Stallion Man, welcome in. Bit by bit, gonna get my bricks out on the sticks. Bit by bit, gonna build my house in the wildest thick. It's gonna go away, gonna get away from all these mouths and my shit. Gonna say goodbye to all the la-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm getting on a mountain, far away from the people on the ground, and some cops sticking on my wagon. It's a bit too fast, let's go a bit slower. Oh, that's so nice, Sally Man. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Bit by bit, gonna get my bricks out in the sticks. Bit by bit, gonna build my house in the wildest thick. It's gonna get away from all these mouths and my shit. Gonna say goodbye to all the la-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm getting on a mountain, far away from the people on the ground, and some cops sticking on my wagon. One by one, I'm gonna get my properties all bundled up to the branch of a poplar tree and sawn her off with a buck and a wallabies. I'm getting lost, I'm getting lost, I'm getting lost. I'm getting on a mountain, far away from the people on the ground, and some cops sticking up my wagon. Chop, chop, we're gonna build a cabin. I'll chop on a pretty little mountain. Fuck off all you people on the ground. No, I won't ring too much of anything. Maybe a little slicker for the rain. Maybe just a good book and a heart to break up, and make a mistress of a little wicked thing. Bit by bit, gonna get my bricks out in the sticks. Bit by bit, gonna build my house in the wildest thickets. Gonna go away from all these mouths and my shit. Gonna say goodbye to all the la-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm getting on a mountain, far away from the people on the ground. Ain't some car sticking on my wagon. Chop chop, we're gonna build a cabin up top on a pretty little mountain. Fuck off all you people on the ground. Yeah. Definitely one of the songs where when I hear them in my head, I always feel like singing them. And then I realize they're not actually made for my range. Like it's not even the range. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's certain songs that I feel are just more difficult for me to sing. Don't know how that is. I don't know enough about singing on a technical level actually to be able to tell you what makes me think that. But yeah, like some songs are just like they make click basically, and some other songs it's really difficult to get them right. I heavily recommend you checking out the original though. It's called Bit by Bit, and I'm also gonna start managing my song list now, so you guys see what we're actually playing, folks. Hey MJ, so good to see you. Welcome in. Finally up early enough to catch one of your streams. Good morning all. Well, if that's not a reason to stand up more early regularly now, MJ, because we'll be here regularly. Just saying, if you need kind of like a motivation, you know. Hope you're doing well. Dun, 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 dun. So, by the way, a little bit something organization-wise for today. We've been talking a lot about how the stream will be going in the future in general, but not really what we're doing today. Today, guys, we'll be live for 3 more hours now. So I have a call at 4 p.m. that I need to take. So there's a little bit of room to go over time, but I wouldn't count on it yet, right? Please don't. Also, of course, the battery on my keyboard are, for fuck's sake. Sagasso, hey, thank you so much for the lurk. Been lurking since 4:30. Oh, holy crap, that's early. That's very early for you. All right, fair enough. Maybe you shouldn't wake up that early, MJ. I couldn't ask that of you. Sagasso, thanks for the lurk. Welcome in. Please get off the couch. I'm home now, so... Get off it and let me lie down. Nice one. I was confused for a second there. Nice. Will do, will do. There's always space for you, right? That's a good thing. MG-san, so good to see you, especially today. Super happy to find you in chat. How are you doing, man? Run, dun, dun, dun. Wait. Am I getting the rhythm right on this one? Yeah, I do. Okay. Does that sound better with a little bit of reverb? No, not really. So that was a little piece called Fear Not the Night. It's from the Guild Wars 2 soundtrack. A game I've been getting a bit into it lately. I was surprised to find out why I was connecting to this game so much musically. Because the soundtrack was actually composed by Jeremy Soule, at least parts of it. By now, there's been a lot of expansions being released. And the composers changed, as far as I know, a bit. But yeah, interesting enough, I actually never really looked into what other games Jeremy Soule did. I mostly only listened to his Elder Scrolls stuff. Coffee in the making, gonna wind down before winding you all up. Counting on it, Sagasu, counting on it. I hope you enjoy your coffee. Also, just had my cup. Doing good, thanks. How are things with you? Thanks so much for asking. I'm doing great, actually. I'm getting better every day. I'm not working anymore. So yeah, ask me again in 2 months when the existential crisis starts kicking in. Well, we got a good 2 months going until then, so let's enjoy it. Chrome Raisin says, "Oh, you're the blue of your name at least here. Oh, you're purple in chat here and blue in chat here for some reason. OBS always changes the colors. So difficult to read. I had a song in my head the other night at work, so I feel you earlier when you said you had one. I put in the rids stuck in mine." Yeah, it's just like they don't go away. You have them in your head and then you just continue singing them throughout the day. There's like your mind is always coming back to them. We even have a word in German for that. We call that an earworm, like a worm just being nested inside of your ears, just singing it to you or something. I don't know how the name actually came to be. I never really asked myself that. But I guess, yeah, something along those lines, you know, like the worm that lives inside the apple. It's kind of the worm that lives inside your head. Now it sounds like you got a parasite in your ears just whispering things to you. You want to hear another one bites the dust again? You do. And you go like, what? Dum, dum, dum. And that's enough. And all of a sudden, you just can't help yourself. And then your whole brain for months just goes like dum 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 dum. Not more than that. You know, that's also something I always notice. It's only that. Dum 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 dum. And then occasionally, if you have the time and if there's not a lot of people around, you might, you know, go like this. Yeah, riding in the bus down the bull. Riding down the bus in the bull. Damn it. Alright. Looping, you gotta learn it, you gotta practice. Riding in the bus down the boulevard, the place was pretty packed. I couldn't find a seat, so I had to stand with the perverts in the back. I was smelling like a locker room, there was junk all over the floor. We're already packed in laxatives, but starting to pick up more. Look out. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Rides the bus. Another one 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 rides the bus. What the fuck? Another one rides the bus. 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 There's a suitcase poking me in the ribs. There's an elbow in my ear. There's a smelly old bum sitting next to me as I showered in the air. Well, I think I'm missing the contact lens. I think my wallet's gone. And I think this bus is stopping again to let a couple more freaks on. Look out! Another one rides the bus. Yeah. Another one rides the bus. Diddle-dum, dum, dum. Another one rides the bus. Hey! Another one rides the bus. The window doesn't open and the fan is broke and my face is turning blue. I haven't been in a crowd like this since I went to see The Who. I know I should have got a couple miles ago, but I couldn't get to the door. There isn't any room for me to breathe, and now we're gonna pick up more. Boom, boom, boom. Still another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. 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 Another one rides the bus. 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 the bus. You know, and that's how it goes. It all starts with like that song in your head. And ends all like that, but like throughout the whole day. That's the problem. Sasha! Hey! Oh, lovely to read your name. It's so nice to finally like welcome people back into the stream and kind of know that you'll be here now, you know. It kind of starts feeling slightly like the old times already, you know. Can't wait for it. Thanks so much as well for the 36 months. It has been 3 years, yeah. I think you even have been, I saw a notification a while ago that you've been even like almost 2 years or something on Ko-fi as well, which is insane. Or 1 year? Don't remember, but yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy in the coconut. Still not 100%. You did not have Ko-fi since 3 years. Yeah, right? Yeah, no. I thought it was 2 years or 1 year. But I'm losing track of time with these things all the time. But yeah, probably it has only been 1 year. Every time I hear Elvis, can't help, I want to request it on your song list. Let's do it. Let's do it. And Badehaus. Hey, good friendo. So good to see you. Guys, Badehaus, amazing streamer, has been an inspiring asset, or asset? No, that's completely the wrong word. He has been a very inspiring streamer to me ever since I started streaming. And even more so now that I'm also doing this music thing full time, because he is as well. And he was kind enough to share a lot of insight and wisdom when it comes to that and with the experiences with that, especially in Germany. So yeah, a wonderful human being. Please do check his streams out on his channel Badehaus. He does like kind of like tavern themed music streams. And he also has a second channel, Ballerhaus, which he always streams on Wednesdays where he's playing games. So depending on which content you like, you can either check him out on both his channels or just the one. It was a lot of fun, I'm just saying, yeah. It was like one, back then we even said that this will be a stream we're going to talk about in a year still, and here we are. The acid Twitch guy? Well, not that kind of acid. How could I? Yeah. Rest my case. Like. Oh God, Sasha, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very proud to say my fridge is actually full. So if you want to come by, just have a sandwich. You can do that now. Couldn't for the most part of the year. But I'm finally back with a healthy lifestyle. I even slept more than 6 hours last night. Can you imagine that, folks? And it was the 3rd day in a row where I did that. It feels good to be back, but ours. Alright, different instrument. Kinda want an E-piano still, but let's not use the Rhodes. Let's use a Planet M. I don't know why, but I always feel like this E-piano has more of a closed sound and therefore a bit more intimate sound. I don't know. Like with this sound, like the other sound, right? The Rhodes kind of sounds like, I don't know, you're playing in a jazz band or doing some funk, you know? And it's kind of a little bit unrest, like there's some unrest in this sound because it always, I don't know if you're using headphones right now, but if you do, you will hear that the sound is actually kind of going back and forth between the left and the right ear, which can be a nice effect, but like I feel like it's mostly causing unrest in my brain right now. So this one here is a little bit more, you know, it sounds a bit more like someone is playing in an old jazz club. It's really late. There's only 3 people there and you're one of them. And you sit really close to the piano as well, because it's late at night and the pianist doesn't want to play super loud anymore. But he's still singing to himself, you know, and then he's playing like this. Like it is more narrow, this sound, but at the same time it has this vibrato going on. Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely, don't call me Shirley, to the sea, darling, so it goes. Oh, some things are meant to be. take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. Can't help falling in love. I know we played this song to death, and by that I mean it. For those who don't know, a while ago, I have to adjust the camera angle a bit. I'm sitting way too much to the left. Like, I should be sitting here, technically, right? But then I'm kind of like... Oh well, this kind of works, doesn't it? Maybe I should just sit here. Just move the piano a bit. There we go. Thank you guys so much for the kind claps. Appreciate it. Let's get some background music on. X asks, can you keep going for another 3 to 4 hours with this song? So little story there. A while ago we did I was approached for a charity stream. And the idea of the charity stream, I think it was around Halloween as well, was to do an Elvis Presley marathon, basically. So every streamer participating in this charity raid train was playing only Elvis songs during that day. The only issue being that the only Elvis song I knew was Can't Help Falling in Love. I literally didn't know how to play any other song. So there was 2 options. First one is to actually spend some time and effort to learn more Elvis songs until the charity stream, which was a week due back then. Which obviously, of course, I didn't do, right? So what we did was, instead, we played just Can't Help Falling in Love the whole time in different styles, with singing, without singing, lo-fi, metal. We had one that sounded like the Office intro, like a 90s show, a TV show or something. And depending on how many funds we collected, we continued playing this one song. And people were very generous back then. So in the end, we played the song for 4 hours without a break. Without any breaks. There's still, I think, a VOD up with this. I'm not entirely sure though. Seriously, it was just, yeah, I mean, it was the right thing to do, right, X? And in the end, you know, I mean, I'm joking about it being a lot of effort to learn new songs, etc., right? But back then I just didn't have the capacity to do so. So this way, you know, people are still talking about it. So we did something right, I would say. Sometimes we have to go with the wacky ideas. I think it is on YouTube, X. I think it is. Should be. But it could be that it was during a time where I didn't upload my VODs on YouTube yet. So it might have been lost to time. That would have been a sad thing though. And I also think I downloaded it before because I was afraid of that happening, and I saved it somewhere on my hard drive, but I would have to go look for it. And again, that would take, you're right, time and effort. All right, folks, what do you say? How about we open up the queue? We haven't done that in a while, and in the end, this was mostly due to me not being able to stream more regularly. However, this is now not a valid reason anymore. Let me quickly actually find out which thing was the song list. I think this one, right? ID 27 and 929. 2729, give me a second. I'll quickly adjust my stream deck here. We go here, we go here. we go here. So first one being this. Oh god, I need to reload my mouse and everything. So bad. Okay, here we go. It'll only be a hot second, guys. One and like that, right? Oh no, wait. Shit. Like this, okay. Okay, now this should trigger. Yes! And it should go out again. Oh god, this is so good. Oh, it's so good, guys. I have one button and it changes. So if I first do this command, it automatically changes the next command to put it out again. Perfect. So, Marcus says, I would love if everyone put that Elvis song in the queue. Luckily, you can only request it once per stream, Marcus. Oh, and hey, Arisina, thanks so much for saying congrats on the full time. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 46 months. You have been among the most loyal people supporting this stream. So thank you so much for that. And Badahouse, which words are you talking about? It's not scary Halloween yet? What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, so here's the song list. Here's how it works for those who haven't been here yet. This is our song list in chat. And if you go on it, you will find an extensive list of different songs I know how to play. Sometimes I know how to sing them. Sometimes I know how to loop them. Sometimes you have weird versions of them. And you guys can check this list. And if you would like to, request a song. These songs will then end up on this list. And we have a total of 8 slots. I repeat again, that's 8 slots. 8 slots. 8 slots. 8. Oh no. Oh, this was confusing. This is so confusing. Anyways, 8 slots. My brain, Jesus Christ. That's a slot with O. And you can fill them up. Once all the slots have been filled up in the queue, we will close the queue temporarily. So you won't be able to request any more songs than 8 in total. 1 each of you, of course. So 8 people will be able to request a song. We do that so I'll be able to play all the songs before I go offline, and I can kind of estimate on how much time I will need. So nobody has to be sitting there at the end of the stream being like, oh, I waited for an hour and now he's not even playing my song. So I hope you understand. Once we play those 8 songs and the queue is empty again, and we still have time to do another round, I will open up the queue again or do occasional requests from chat. So, requests are closed yet. Still, yes, that is very true, Chromatic Raisin. Because I first wanted to explain how it goes, so people who do know how it goes don't get an advantage and just fill up the queue all on their own. So guys, now the song list is open. It says here open. Please do get your requests in. Until then, we'll improvise a little bit. And we'll see which songs you request. Very excited to see what happens. We haven't done a lot of requests lately, I'll be honest. So I hope you find something on there you enjoy. Anybody who's a follower can request something. We don't discriminate here against people without time and money, basically. So yeah, I hope you find something on there. In the meantime, we're just gonna improvise a bit, I guess. There we go. right, Guzzlers, thanks so much for the follow, for the lurk. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy what you're hearing. Have a wonderful day. Oh, Lisa, we haven't done that in so long. It used to be a regular request from you, I think, as well, right? Oh, that oh god, this brings back memories from the old flat as well. Oh god, it's been ages since then. Welcoming Santa, for real now. Appreciate you being here. It's a pleasure to have you too. Thank you so much. Ooh, a bit more spooky. Nice, I like it. Yeah. We can do like the thunderstorm. Like that, like Hey, Amelie, so good to have you with us. Welcome in. Wait, we need to like, now that we have lighting in the background, we also need some rain, right? We need some rain. Where's the rain? Wait 1 second. Oh yeah, in the end, I mean, I'm still taking a little bit of a vacation. I've only worked on the most important stuff for the stream, so I do get I do get the stream running, but there's still a lot I need to prepare. Welcome in Raiders. Thank you so much for being here. You're coming in right at the time when we are opening a new, or starting with a new song. Hope you're fine with that. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Bukhara, for joining us today. I appreciate that so much. How was your stream? How was your time over there? Please let me know, and please let me see what you're doing. I've been out of the loop a little bit lately, so sorry if I don't remember you if you've been here before. As a raider. I think I remember the name Bukhara, but I didn't know you were streaming. It says here, very part-time streamer, very average gamer. Well, it's all about the fun you have. So thank you so much, Bukhara, for joining us. Let me drop you a follow. Let us know what you've been playing. Let me know if I can play you anything as well on the stream. If there's anything you'd like to hear, then we can do that next, if that's fine with you. We'll do the Raven first. As a viewer, okay, perfect. Then I remembered correctly. And Nursing Geek, Bonquisha Jones, welcome in as well. Thanks for joining Bukhara on his raid. Appreciate that. Plate Up, okay, what's that about? Haven't heard of that one. It kind of sounds like an indie game. All right, let's get some rain. Ooh, I like it. Now we've got the rain, right? And now we can also do the lightning. Look at this. I love it. That was an accident because I put the light here, and there's like only on and off, but like it kind of gives off nice vibe, right? We just need some thunder as well. Okay, I'm really bad at imitating thunder. I'll just stop. Alright, so dear Raiders, this song is called, well, it's not really a song, kind of a song. Originally it was a poem by Edgar Allan Poe called The Raven. We'll do a little bit shorter version with, shortened lyrics by Omnia. I hope you enjoy. Welcome in, Richard! Oh my god, long time no see! Thank you so much for the huge raid. I appreciate it, guys. Welcome in, guys. Richard is an amazing trumpet player, I'm sorry. Also sings, does amazing musical streams. Well, I hope you still do those. And also plays a lot of Minecraft lately. Please do join him sometime. Please check him out. He was one of the first streamers that I watched here on Twitch, actually. Same goes to you, Richard. If there's anything I can play for you, please let me know. Same to you, Bukhara. And we'll play those right after the song, okay? That's so lovely, Richard. And welcome in to your amazing community. Once, upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently tapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more." Distinctly I remember, it was in a bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Vainly I wish the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books a keys of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here, forevermore. Sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. Presently, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door." Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, merely this and nothing more. Out into the darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is someone at my window, that is. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Oh, let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. It is the wind, and nothing more." Open wide I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance matey, not a minute stopped or statey, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door. Perched and sat, a bust of palace above my chamber door. Perched and sat, and nothing more. Soon that ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly, grim and ancient raven wandering on the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is, on this night's Plutonian shore," quoth the raven, Nevermore. Now the raven, sitting lonely on this blessed bust, spoke only that one word. If this is soul, in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered. Other friends have gone before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed by an unseen censer, swung by Seraphim's footfalls, tinkled on the tufted floor. Once more on the velvet sinking, I betook myself to link in fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, where the tempter sent, or where the tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert isle enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me, truly I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven stretched above us, by that God we both adore, tell the soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aidenn it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels named Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word a sign and parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave my lonely, leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Richard, no worries, you have a wonderful rest of your day. Sorry this one day took a bit longer. I remember that when you get a request next time, a prior request. Thanks again so much for the raid. Thanks for everyone coming in with Richard. You are amazing for watching this beautiful human being, and I'm happy we have you here with us now. Take thy beak from off my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Now the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, still is sitting. On the pallid bust of Pallas, just just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the semen of demons that is dreaming. And the lamplight, him streaming, throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor will be lifted. Nevermore. So this was a song by Omnia based on the poem by Edgar Allan Poe called The Raven. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I know this is a bit of a longer one, but I really, really, really like it. Thanks, XD, for the request. And thanks for all the claps in chat. I appreciate it, folks. I don't know if Richard is still there or if he had to leave immediately after his last message, but we'll do his request either way. Maybe he still hears it. If not, we can play it again if he joins us again. But there's probably still people from Richard's community in here. And I think we'll just play it for them, I guess. I also need to just the lighting a bit. Oh, look at this. This is a bit... I mean, this is also kind of nice, you know, very cozy, but let's kind of do something for our eyes here. Maybe like this, yeah. And let's tune this down a bit. Whoop-a-la. Come on, come on. There we go. So this very song is called F Sharp by Tim Minchin. I know Robert is a huge fan of Tim Minchin, and he does a lot of Tim Minchin songs, Bo Burnham songs, like generally this kind of entertainer-like vibes, I would say, on a pianist. That's basically what Richard has down, like to the details. So if you enjoy this song, if you enjoy this kind of humor and this kind of energy, you definitely will have a wonderful time over at Richard's. I've been having a little problem recently, which is quite disturbing musically, involving a semitonal discrepancy, vocally and instrumentally. You see, musicians of different varieties prefer playing in particular keys, and singers to treat preferentially those notes they tackle more proficiently. Now you don't have to be a member of Mensa to understand the depths of my dilemma. The two elements of The two elements of me favor two different keys, thus a rift betwixt my fingers and my tenor. I like nothing more than playing instruments in F. It warms the very cockles of my heart. The trouble is that F can leave me vocally bereft. You see, I like playing in F major, but I like singing in F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. I refuse to be beholden to my hands. I don't see why my larynx should give in to their demands. I'll not be forced to compromise my art, and so I'll just keep playing in F major and singing in F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. I keep playing in F major, but I'll keep singing in F sharp. Well, thank you very much, dear Richard, even in your absence, for blessing our ears with that. How do you say? It's kind of like a disharmonic chord. It's something, right? It also took me a while, I'll be honest, to sing this properly. And I still feel like I'm wobbling around that half note, but it's super difficult to play like this, but sing this basically. Super weird. It's like... We didn't have one of those in a while in chat. It is OXD, it really is. I think, I don't know who said that, but wasn't there this quote like that it's like really difficult to do something wrong on purpose without doing it wrong in a certain way, you know? Like if you can sing, it's very difficult for you to sing in a way that somebody would sing who can't even like properly sing, you know, like, or hasn't learned it. Same as, yeah, with other stuff, because once you've learned it, once you mastered something, I think you always come back to these specific ways of doing it, and then you specifically try not to do those things, but then it becomes like, it becomes wrong, but in a certain way. Somebody who can't even, or doesn't know how to do it properly wouldn't do it. I don't know if you know what I mean, but... and I think it's actually a good exercise, maybe, like to try to do something in a specific weird wrong way, because it can open up like new creative ways of expressing yourself. Like you could find out there's something that kind of sounds off, but in a certain way you can incorporate into your music as well. I also have to thank a few more people. Oh god, and the next raid, guys. Nursing Geek, thanks so much for the follow earlier, if you're still here. OXD, thanks for some gift subs. One to Ebony G Music, one to Richard, one to Bakara. I appreciate your support so much. You know how much it means, especially now that we're full time here. And WHBQ, thank you as well for the follow. And now we come to Pedro. Pedro. How many times have you heard that? Probably so many times. But welcome in. It's good to have you. How was your stream? Is that, like, in how many streams is that your raid song by now? Like, we can do a raid song just for you, like with the rain, 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 with the rain. Who's this? It's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro with the rain. 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 Woo! It's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro with the rain. It's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro with the rain. It's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro con un rain. It's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Oh, it's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro with the rain. It's Pedro, Pedro, Pedro with the rain. So thank you, thank you, thank you for the rain. Well, gracias, gracias, gracias for the rain. Hey Joe, thank you so much. Vielen Dank for the resub in the second month. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream enough to continue to do so. Thank you so much. With the rain, with the rain. Pedro, 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 With the rain, with the rain. All right. Thank you so much again for sending over your folks. Pedro, I hope you had a wonderful time. Right, folks, it's 1:30 and I think this is time. Even though we only played like 2 requests yet. I'm so sorry. We'll probably only be able to play through the queue once. The way things are going at the moment. So let's close the queue. I really have to get off the latest at 3:30 because I still need to finish, yeah, probably more like 3:15 or something. Because I still need to, you know, do all the stuff you have to do once you end your stream, like turn off all the equipment, etc. But also I have a call on at 4 with a couple who wants to hire me for their wedding next year as a musician. And I'm really excited about that, and I want to do it right. You know, it's going to be basically my first, or one of my first professional hirings as a wedding pianist, basically. And that is a good income that I could really use in the next year. So, yeah, that call is kind of important. Like, I got to make a good impression, you know, guys. De nada, Pedro. All right, let's do one more song. Let's do Vienna. And then head out for a break real quick, and then we come back with some more songs. If you want to know which songs we're gonna play, no, that's the list. Here we go. Then you can check out here. This one again next is for Frog is Vienna. Then we've got the Gothic medley for well, Klaxi basically. We have Spooky Scary Skeletons for Chrome Brazen. We've got Stan for Lisa, and then I Miss You by Blink for Bakara. Oh wait, fuck. Bakara, are you still here? Oh Jesus fucking Christ, like I'm so bad at these things. I'm sorry, I just recently got back into streaming. Bakara, are you still here? We still gotta play your request as well. God, I got triggered by the Pedro thing, and then I did that first. Okay, but that's perfect actually. In that case, let's do your request, then do a break, and then come back to the other requests. Perfect. Did I sing this one? Yeah, I think so. Let's try it. Alright, I promise the actual song will be better. Hello there. I'm still trying to train kind of like closer to absolute hearing, but it's really difficult. Like, as you, that's G? No, it's B, Jesus. Okay. I think that should be here. Yeah. All right, let's try this. This is I Miss You by Blink. And Chrome Brazen noted. Might do. I will check. I need to run for a date. Nice day in Lurk. Sorry for my English. No worries. How much Spanish can I muster up? Muchas gracias por el ride y por estar bien. Para estar bien. Por estar aquí con nosotros. Y what's good luck? I don't remember it anymore. But like, enjoy your date. And Pedro, thank you so much for the sub as well. Muchas gracias. Let's go a bit deeper even. Yeah, there we go. Let's try it. Kev, welcome back. Hey, Fomusa Amadeus. It's crazy, right? Oh, it slowly starts to settle in my brain, Kev, that we're actually doing this. Thank you so much for the sub. It means more than ever. Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if you want. Well, you can always find me, and we'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. Miss you, miss you, miss you. Oh, where are you? And I'm so sorry, I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody in always. This strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their inside. Like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. And don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Thank you so much, Eric, for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. 27 amazing months together here. And thank you so much, guys, for kicking off another hype train. That's the second one today. I appreciate that so much. And don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. And don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. And don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. And don't waste your time on me. I'm already a voice inside my head. I miss you, miss you, miss you, miss you. Miss you, miss you, the voice inside my head. Miss you, miss you, miss you. Miss you, miss you, the voice inside my head. And that was I Miss You by Blink-182. Holy shit, Thistle, thanks so much for 25 months, saying well done for taking the leap into full-time. Looking forward to all the music and chilling. Me too, Thistle, me too, believe me when I say it. Thank you so much for supporting me in the last 25 months and still continuing. Thanks, Kev, for another gift sub. To Lily, much appreciated. And the hype train even being on level 2 now. Thank you so much, guys. All the support means a lot right now. To those who might have been or might be here for the first time, coming in with the raids, welcome in, by the way. I forgot to kind of say hi. My name is Amadeus and you're standing in my living room. I hope you have a good time here. We're mostly here to chill, to enjoy ourselves, to have a safe space to hang out together and kind of get the day done. You know, I'm kind of a daytime streamer. Occasionally, probably will also be streaming in the evenings in the future, but for now, that's mostly it. And I recently decided to, as Thistle said, to take the leap and go full-time, do this full-time. I've basically set myself a goal. I have the next 14 months, so until December 2025, to make this work, basically. Until then, I run both on some savings and on being supported by my parents, happily or luckily. I'm very privileged in that, and I'm very happy that I have parents that are so supportive of my very unusual life decisions. Let's put it like that. So yeah, 14 months to get this to work full time. And if it works, that means that starting 2026, basically, I'm actually doing this in the long run full time. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, for accompanying me on this journey and for being part of it, because without all of you, this would have never worked so far, and this won't work in the future, right? So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate what we built here together around this stream, around this idea of just playing piano during COVID, you know. This has become so much more, and I'm really excited to see where it's heading into in the future. So yeah, Sora, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome to the living room. Have a seat at your designated seat now. And Don Severin, you fucking legend. Is there anything I can do for you, man, as a thank you? You just dropped 10 gift subs, getting the hype train on level 4. I think we didn't have a hype train that high in a long time. And we need to do something for it, right? So how about we do kind of a hype song? What would be a hype song? Should we do Stan? Stan used to be a hype train song, even though it's super sad. I kind of like it because it's... I hype the song, but it's not really a hype song. So let's do Stan, shall we? This is a song by Eminem. Who doesn't know it? We're gonna loop this one as well, so let's give you a little bit of a look here at what we're doing. I think this was an 80 BPM. Yes, 80 BPM. If you want to be very correct, it's 80.5. Shit. There we go. Lord Brezor, greetings and thank you so much for the 100 bits. Almost at level 5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. There we go. Legend, thank you so much for another gift sub to Siddharthas and Fishalicious. Welcome back in the 10th month. Holy crap. I really appreciate it. No, thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's do this. This is Stan Cosmic with 17 months. Welcome in. Woo. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The raindrop grenade at my window. Okay, let's do this again, motherfucker. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got 'em. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot 'em. But anyway, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too. I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry, I had a friend kill himself for some bitch who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got that underground shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. I like the shit you did with Rockers too, that shit was fat. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back just to chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. This is Dan. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. Dear Slim, you still ain't called a road. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad, I think it's just fucked up you don't answer fans. If you didn't want to talk to me outside your concert, you didn't have to. But you could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We're waiting in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty shitty, man. You like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do. I ain't that mad though, I just don't like being lied to. Remember when we met in Denver, you said if I write you would write back. See, I'm just like you in a way. I never knew my father neither. He used to always cheat on my mom and beat her. I can relate to what you're saying in your song. So when I have a shitty day, I drift away and put them on. Cause I don't really got shit else, so that shit helps when I'm depressed. I even got a tattoo of your name across the chest. Sometimes I even cut myself to see how much it bleeds. It's like adrenaline, the pain is such a sudden rush for me. See, everything you say is real, and I respect you cause you tell it. My girlfriend's jealous of me because I talk to you 24/7. But she don't know you like I know you, Slim. No one does. She don't know what it was like for people like us grown up. You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours, Dan. P.S. We should be together too. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds. Hey, how it disappeared. Good to see you. Bluescape. I can see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. Dear Mister, I'm too good to call or write my fans. This'll be the last package I ever sent your ass. It's been 6 months and still no words. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect. So this is my cassette I'm sending you. I hope you hear it. I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey Slim, I drank a 5th of vodka. Dare me to drive. You know that song by Phil Collins, In the Air of the Night, about that guy who could have saved that other guy from drowning but didn't. Then Phil saw it all and at your show he found him. That's kind of this is. You could have rescued me from drowning. Now it's too late. I'm on 1,000 downers, now I'm drowsy. And all I wanted was a lousy letter or a call. I hope you know I ripped all of your pictures off my wall. I love you, Slim. We could have been together. Think about it. You ruin it now. I hope you can sleep and you dream about it. And when you dream, I hope you can sleep and you scream about it. I hope your conscience eats at you and you can breathe without me. See, Slim? Shut up, bitch. I'm trying to talk. Hey, Slim. That's my girlfriend screaming in the trunk. I didn't slit her throat, I just tied her up. See, I ain't like you, cause if she suffocates, you suffer more, and then she'll die too. Well, gotta go, I'm almost at the bridge now. Oh shit, I forgot how much it pays to send this shit out. Damn.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me.
Dear Stan, I meant to write you sooner, but I've just been busy. You say your girlfriend's pregnant now, how far along is she? Look, I'm really flattered you would call your daughter that. And here's an autograph of your brother I've wrote on the starter care. Sorry I didn't see you at the show, I must have missed you. Don't think I did that shit intentionally just to diss you. But what's that shit you said about you like to cut your wrists too? I say that you're just clowning, dog, come on, how fucked up is you? Got some issues, Stan, I think you need some counseling to keep your ass from bouncing off the walls when you get down some. And what's this shit about us meant to be together? That type of shit'll make me not want us to meet each other. I really think you and your girlfriend need each other. Or maybe you just need to treat her better. I hope you get to read this letter, I hope it reaches you in time before you hurt yourself. I think you'll be doing just fine if you relax a little. I'm glad that I inspire you, but Stan, why are you so mad? Try to understand that I do want you as a fan. I just don't want you to do some crazy shit. I seen this one shit on the news a couple weeks ago that made me sick. Some dude was drunk and drove his car over a bridge and had his girlfriend in his trunk, and she was pregnant with his kid. And in the car they found a tape. It didn't say who it was to. Come to think about it, his name was it was you. Damn. So this was Stan by Eminem. We haven't done this in a while. I love how there's different things happening to you when you perform. Like all of a sudden your brain decides to pronounce every S like th, and you're like I hope you enjoyed this one. It's very well, kind of a touching song, but in a kind of a depressive way. It always reminds me of misery, not of the misery as a thing that it is, but misery as in the book by Stephen King, where he writes about basically a famous author of popular books having an accident in the mountains, and someone finds him, a nurse actually, so takes care of him, but also makes him highly addicted to painkillers and kind of keeps him in her house that way, never really actually helping him to get better, but kind of like keeping him in that state so she can keep him with her and make him write the next book the way she wants to, you know. It's a very, very real fear, I think, of people that do interact with fans, right? And especially Stephen King multiple times said in interviews that he kind of was afraid for a time of this happening because he's writing a lot of fucked up books, right? And he knows why he writes them. He knows the way he sees them, but he never knows what his fans are like, you know? Like if a fan comes up to him and goes like, oh, I really, really like that horror novel you wrote about all this fucked up shit. Like, is this person actually aesthetically enjoying your work of fiction, or is this person connecting with something else in your work? And I think this song, Stan, basically expresses the same fear. Yeah. I have luckily not been, well, that's not entirely true, but not really like been confronted with something like that. But God, I do understand that fear, at least. Not that I'm saying I'm such a big shot that I'll have someone follow me around, you know, but like that's the thing. You don't even have to be. There's been cases of like streamers with like 10, 15 people watching, you know. You just need the wrong person to watch. It doesn't matter how many. And you're fucked, you know. Hey, Mark Lurks. What kind of second channel is that? I appreciate it though, Mark. Thanks for following me there as well. Never made this connection between Misery and Stan. It's the first time I thought about it too, but yeah. Don't give us ideas. Please don't, Emily. Please don't. Please don't. Again, like at least once I had a situation that to a certain degree went into that direction. I wouldn't say it was something like that because it was not nearly as bad as this. But at least, you know, a certain way of fans interacting with you and having the wrong expectations, I guess. And even fans is the wrong word, I guess, there. But people who see what you do online, for example. That actually has happened before. And it's a weird feeling. And you never know how exactly to react to it, you know. Looks around suspiciously in chat. No worries, Cav. That, yeah, I won't go into any details anymore, but at the same time, don't worry too much about it. My mom loves the movie. It is a good movie. Fun fact, I don't know if I've seen it. I've read the book, and the book was terrifying. I don't know why, but Stephen King, to me, always has been the king of horror in a way, not as in shocking horror, splatter horror, but like his good books are mostly about building up this weird, eerie feeling, you know? Like it's the same kind of feeling, like it connects on a primal level with me. Like it's this kind of fear when you're waking up at night and you're thirsty and you're going outside. Let's get some background music on. And you're going outside like through the corridor to get some water or something. And all of a sudden you feel this weird unease to be in the dark. You know that one? Like this weird moment of you know there's nothing, you know, it's your flat, it's just the dark, it's just a corridor, you've been here 1,000 a million times, but at the same time some part of your brain goes like, this could be dangerous, you know, there could be something you're not seeing. And this kind of primal fear that's just intrinsically like anchored in you, inside of you. I think in his good books, not all of them, but in his good books, Stephen King has a way of connecting to that idea, to that kind of fear, and then making it a real thing in his books. So, like, you kind of relate to the characters because you know that kind of fear he describes of, like, for example, going out at night in the dark. But at the same time, in that moment, this fear is actually for real because there is a vampire hiding in the shadows. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a what if all these irrational fears would actually be based on something actually happening. And I think that's what makes this book so terrifying, and why, even though there's not crazy stuff happening all the time, it lingers, you know? Like I read Stephen King and I'm done with the book and I still have that weird uneasy feeling going with me for 1 or 2 days. I made a post about your Twitch in one of the Discords I'm part of, so hopefully we can get you to 10k. Oh, Chrome Raisin, I appreciate that. Really do. Again, like, especially now that I'm trying to do this full time and I'm trying to grow to a certain extent, right? Thank you so much for doing that. Like, sharing my music and sharing the stream and bringing people on here. Potentially people, of course, like, who enjoy this kind of content is the best thing you can do at the moment for me. So I really, really appreciate the effort, Raisin. Kevin says, I'm suddenly scared since I'm alone in the office late at night. Sorry about that, Kev. Should we play something happy for you to, or goofy? Like, do Luigi's Mansion again, which is kind of scary, but at the same time feels goofy. There we go. I hope that cheered you up a bit again. I've never played the game, but I've heard of this humming the tunes, etc. as well. Like, it sounds really, really cute. Like, it sounds like one of these childhood games or games that you play and that just have like this special place in your heart. So, guys, thank you so much for listening so far. We'll still be here. Oops. We'll still be here for another hour once I come back. These 3 songs are still in the song list. We're going to play these 3 and probably some additional ones before we head out for today. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for being here. I think you could easily play Renesmee's songs from Twilight. I might check that out once we go through these 3. I think you mentioned this earlier as well. I didn't react to it, sorry. But yeah, we can check it out later. Yeah, we'll have a short break. I'll need to drink something, maybe have a quick snack. This will be about 10-15 minutes max. Oh, right. Okay, let's not do that today, but I can already quickly tell you about one thing that will also change in the future. That might sound strange at first. Oh, Fishalicious, you kind soul. You kind soul. Thank you so much for becoming a member of our Patreon. Of our Ko-fi as a patron. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you enjoy your time with us enough to consider supporting this. So one thing that we will do in the future, probably at the beginning of the stream, and maybe I have to check again like how it works exactly, maybe halftime through. And that is that I want to try something in the first month of streaming, and that is doing the pre-roll ads. I know how all of you, including me, are standing or our opinion on ads, right? There's nothing more annoying than you going to a stream, especially that you don't know, and then there's like 4 ads at the beginning. I didn't know how bad it was because most streams I do watch, I'm subscribed to, but like I was used to like one clip of like 10 seconds, but it's been a lot lately. And there's a way to disable them, right? If you run ads yourself. It's kind of Twitch's way of telling you, hey, we kind of need to make some money somehow with you. So there's going to be some pre-roll ads, right? Yeah, exactly, Kev. And that's why I never saw the ads on the streams I was watching. But every time I go to a stream I don't know yet, and there's like 4 pre-roll ads of like almost a minute, I'm just out, I'll be honest. Like, I don't have that kind of time. Mostly, or the initial idea of just checking out the stream was like, oh, I have another 2 minutes, let's quickly check this out. Oh, it doesn't work really quick, let's go out. Not everyone is like this, of course, But it is a big part of people, or a big portion of people who think the same way, right? And if you roll ads yourself, for a certain amount of time, you disable these kind of pre-roll ads, even for non-subs, right? And I heard a few streamers talk about this before, that this actually helped, especially with rates, because when there's rates and there's bigger rates of like 100, 200 people coming in, a lot of times, and that's been the same here as well, these numbers drop immediately the first few seconds after the raid comes in. And I always thought it's because these are the people who only watched that streamer and now they're done with Twitch for the day or something, you know? Or they get raided somewhere and they're like, I don't care about this guy, which is fair, right? But apparently, a lot of people are also turning off because they don't want to go through 1 minute of ads just to watch a streamer who just got raided, right? So what we're gonna do, I think in the future, not today, but in the future, is that during the starting screen, we'll run, like we have a 10-minute starting screen either way, where there's music playing in the background and you don't really miss any content if you are having ads. So at that point, we're going to roll some pre-roll ads in between, which will disable ads, pre-roll ads for everyone for the rest of the, or most of the stream probably, or at least 1 or 2 hours. Then we can have a break. And during the break, you're again not missing any content, just a little bit of background music, right? So then again, if I run ads during those periods of time, during my breaks and at the beginning of the stream, people won't be annoyed and people will, you can just walk away, you know, like if I'm doing a break, a lot of you might, depending on what you do, might get a cup of coffee, might get some fresh air, might do something in the flat. Maybe some of you are still working in the background either way. So then, yeah, that way I think we can make the living room a little bit more friendly to newcomers. And at the same time, I'm not annoying the shit out of all of you guys who are already supporting this and already here all the time and lurking. And I think that would be a good, like I still don't feel 100% good with it because I still would like to minimize time we run ads as much as possible. But it's still something I think that at this point will give us more gains than it hurts, basically. And again, I want to try it for a month, maybe during November. And if I'll check like the data, and if there is a clear indicator that this helped getting people onto the stream and join our community, I think I'll continue doing it like that. You guys can also give me some feedback on how annoying that actually is, if you would rather go without any ads, etc. And then we'll see. But yeah, I think that's one of these, you know, little changes that don't have a huge impact on you guys. At least I hope so. While at the same time helping me out a little bit, because of course, especially at a certain point, I mean, ads don't bring a lot of money, right? But if we disable the ads, it's kind of a gatekeeping for new folks, and they might, they might rather join because of that, and that helps the stream grow again. And that is important by now, at least for the next time. All right, enough talking. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. As the t-shirt says, thank you for being here. And thank you for being you. Yeah, we'll see each other in 10 minutes. Then we'll play the rest of the songs and then do some more covers. Thanks again already, Daily Push. Welcome in chat, by the way. Fishalicious and Kev for the feedback. Sounds like, at least for you guys, it sounds like a good compromise. So I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. All right. Then short break and we'll be back. Alright, and we are back, folks. Thank you so much for your patience during my break. Finally got another cup of tea, had a little snack, and now we are energized enough for the last hour of the stream. Thanks so much for still being here. Black tea or black coffee, that is the question. Well, Lord Brizzer, I answered the question with green tea. So, I guess it's up to you. Alright, let's play our next request. There's 3 left, the first being Vienna. And hope you enjoy this one. Ooh, very loud. There are lyrics on top of it, but they're so small. Let's try to sing it at the same time. Oh god. Can I zoom here? Yes. Okay, let's try this again. Slow down, you crazy child. So ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Yeah. But you know that when the truth is told that you can get what get good. Oh damn it, it's difficult to read the lyrics and play the chords at the same time, but you know that when the truth is told that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You gotta kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forget, oh God, get what you need, though you can't see what in your own. Oh Jesus Christ, sorry. I'm really sorry, but I can't do this. I can't do it with this kind of sheet music. MuseScore, you are disappointing me yet again. Let's just find the chord somewhere with properly the lyrics over it, because this is so terrible. Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything want to be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight.
night. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forget what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passions, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you? There we go. This was Vienna by Billy Joel for our dear Frog Power, who I think might be lurking by now, but I hope they were still able to hear this one. Is there such a thing as a modern day piano man? What do you mean by modern day piano man? You mean like the song Piano Man? Or like a modern day Billy Joel? Now it's double A time day, Amadeus and Assam. Well, enjoy your Tilo, Brezo. And thanks so much for the claps, also to Kev. A modern day Billy Joel. That's a good question. I think for the better or worse, since there's so many musicians these days, because it's so easy to put out your music, there's probably a modern day Billy Joel somewhere. The question is, do as many people know him as people know Billy Joel, you know? And I don't know. I mean, we kind of switched a little bit, right? I mean, there's still these huge stars, you know, these names everyone knows, like Billie Eilish, Madonna. Is Madonna still doing music? I don't know. There's a lot of newer musicians that a lot of people go like, oh yeah, everybody knows them, and I don't, which is probably the generational gap showing. But yeah, I think we kind of went off like having these huge artists everybody's hyping. That still exists, but it's like not only that, right? There's also a way easier way these days to discover smaller artists and to listen to random, like one song from this artist, one song from this artist. So I would argue there can't be another Billy, right? All right. Our next request, as you can see here, is the Gothic medley. By that, I don't mean a medley of Gothic music as in the pop cultural niche.
But as in the video game Gothic. There's a remake in the makings, also with the music composed by Kai Rosenkrantz, so I'm really excited about that. It will also open up the whole story, etc., to a broader audience. Right now it's like this niche German RPG from the early 2000s, but I'm excited to see what happens when there's new people coming into the fandom after 20 years when the remake comes out. And, well, the music will still be the same thematically, so you will recognize these tunes probably when you play the remake as well. So this is our Gothic medley for... I still don't know which name to use, but let's go with Klaxi. Oh, the first two are among my, if not my favorite games of all time, Lord Brazor. I never played another RPG that had me immediately so hooked to its world, like, and was so immersive at that, because the way you walk around was so difficult to manage. Was amazing. Yeah, I also played it, not 2001, I played it a bit later, but like 2002 or 3 maybe. 2004, yeah, let it be 2004, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, 3, whatever. Which is also 20 years ago now, I notice. Holy shit. wonderful collection of songs was called, well, it's a medley from different melodies from the video game series Gothic, all of them composed by Kai Rosenkrantz. One of the most German composer names you could have possibly, I think. Kai Rosenkrantz. Like, if you're not German, try pronounce Rosenkrantz at home. Have fun. Thank you all so much for the claps in chat. Sunbury Slim, welcome in chat. Bree, so good to see you. Monet as well. Blunt, hey, welcome in. It's so good to read all these names in chat, especially today. Today marks our first stream as full-time musician. So it's crazy at the same time, and it's so wholesome and so amazing to see how many of you are here at the moment, coming in with the rates and staying with the rates at this point. Please, also to the people in the back of the living room, if you're lurking, thank you. I appreciate everyone, even though you might not be active in chat. Thanks for listening, thanks for being here, and thanks for creating this cozy atmosphere with us. How goes it, you? It goes very well, Pri. Thank you for asking. I think there's some middle part that I left out, but yeah, that was spooky, scary skeletons with a little bit of, what was in there? Like I mixed some kind of song in there, but I don't remember which one it was. So thank you so much for all the class and chat, for vibing along. Yanni, your kind soul, thank you so much for the 32 months. Very much appreciated. Run, dun, 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 dun. Summary, no. Tee, grüner Tee. Ich hatte aber heute Morgen meinen Kaffee. By now I do like to drink a cup of coffee in the morning to kind of get going, because I sometimes have issues or problems like getting out of bed, you know, like not as in I'm lying in bed questioning my life. I mean, that happens as well. But mostly just like, since I have like, I don't know, how do you say? Like, it's just like, you know, like it gets you going. And then I get out of bed, I start doing things. And then like later on, it's nice to have like a cup of tea, because that one keeps you awake for a little bit of a longer time and not just like in the moment. And it's kind of chill. I don't know, drinking tea, especially since you need to boil water, etc. It's kind of like this ritual, you know, like, yeah, just gives you a little bit of structure. Different caffeine too. Right, exactly. Isn't it like that like the caffeine in coffee, like caffeine and tea are just like isomers, but like one makes you, because of that, makes you like more awake immediately, and the other one more awake in the long run, because tea does like wear off less easily or something. Hi from Miami. Hi from Mimi? Hi from Mimi or hi from Miami? Was the first one like a typo? Because we also have a Mimi in the community. I'm confused now. Amelie says caffeine and tea are the exact same thing. It's just about the additional compounds in tea versus coffee. Ah, okay. Okay. I always thought it was like how they are built exactly. Like they have the same components, but one is like to the left and one to the right or something. But yeah, it might also be like, I mean, it's the same with alcohol, right? Take it from a pharmacist. Yeah, Emily, you would know. That's why I believe you. Isn't it the same with alcohol? Like, which is why different alcoholic beverages kind of give you a different drunken feeling, or make you drunk in a different way, basically, even though it's all alcohol, but depending on what else is in there. Like if you drink a beer, it's a bit different from drinking a whiskey or from drinking a glass of wine. Or is that just psychological? Could also be just psychological. Hey, Oslev, 46 months. Also closing in on 50. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I'm happy to say I finally got a Stream Deck replacement after you took yours. You selfishly took yours with you again. And I actually decided with the Stream Deck Plus, like with the knobs and everything. and I'm really happy with it, by the way. Like if you do a bit more music, or you also use the Stream Deck in like in other contexts than just streaming, like for everyday usage, it's super nice. Like you can put like Discord users on different knobs and make them louder and more quiet, etc. It's super nice. After I robbed you, basically. This is essentially what you were doing, yes, Oslev, and I will never forgive you for that. Never forgive, never forget. We'll buy that as well now if I got a new one. Yeah, and it's cheaper than the XL as well because it only has 8 buttons. So very nice. So in the end, you did me a favor, you know, is what I'm saying. Emily said earlier, I think for alcohol it's more about the fuselage alcohols, which is additional different alcohols, not ethanol. Oh, okay, interesting. Learned something new again. I thought the alcohol was just the ethanol, but there's different alcohols as well. Well. At least he made up for taking away the... trying to buy myself a clean conscience. I wanted to make the same joke, basically. Thank you so much, man. 10 gift subs. Second person today to do this. Thank you so much for supporting me and this project, and you know, in so many more ways than just gifting subs. Also, in your case, so thank you so much. Thanks, man. I mean, so far it's going great, but we'll have to wait 1 or 2 months or 3 months to get the first ideas. And I mean, to be fair, guys, Oslev still lent me like the big key light that I use here, so still a hero, you know. All right, folks, we only have time for 1 or 2 more songs. I'll be honest, because after that, I need to get ready for my work call. It's so weird. Like I can now say it's a work call, but I don't mean that I'm getting call from the restaurant I worked at. You know, like before getting a work call means, oh no, I have to fill in. Now having a work call means I'm negotiating terms for a project. It's great. Can't say I don't like it. No worries, Batty, but I'm happy you got one. You're always here, you're always so supportive by keeping, or by staying here always as a lurker, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, Batty also, have you been streaming lately? Because Batty used to stream piano, used to practice piano on stream, which I barely do, right? I mean, I kind of practice as I go along, but a lot of times you need to sit down and just practice certain things. And it was really nice to see that on stream as well. Started last week again, nice. In that case, let's give you a shout out. Oh God. Is that right? It was. Here we go. Oh, and the Firebird. Oh, there we go. There's the Firebird overlay. Did I not activate anything else? Oh, the Ko-fi Go. Well, that one's not current. Oh, I'm so confused. All right. So, folks, before we play our last song, a little bit of organization. I'm still figuring out the kinks. Again, today was technically not the 1st November stream, right? But I didn't want to let any more time pass because before I go live again. We will be live again in 2 days on Friday. And again, probably-ish Saturday or Sunday. So it's still not 100% set in stone, but I will let you know tomorrow the latest on Discord, on Instagram, etc. But our new streaming schedule will be set on Mondays, definitely. probably Wednesday, probably Friday. So probably we'll do every 2 days. We used today Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I think. We could do that too at some point. But yeah. Don't push it too much. No worries. But like 3 or 4 times a week streaming is what we're at least doing, Yanni. Like I didn't quit my job to stream like once or twice a day, a week. But the thing is that you have to take into consideration, Yanni, that the last 2 years of streaming at least, or 3 years basically, I've been doing a full or more or less full-time job and streaming at the same time. So usually when I would be streaming 2 or 3 times, then it would be a little bit too much. Now this is all I do basically, Yanni. So I think 3 or 4 times streaming a week is definitely in the ballpark, especially since we're doing a little bit shorter streams nowadays of 4 or 5 hours. So I think in the end, I will have to check like on the data as well, because that is something that is important a bit now, as well as how I incorporate it in the rest of my life. But I think this will probably, since we're mostly a hangout stream, right, and not like a hype weekend whatever stream, I think we'll be mostly doing streaming during the week. So eventually this will become kind of like a daily thing during the week. But yeah, bit by bit. I know that on Mondays, exactly, that will happen again. I know, but I also know the perspective being self-employed. Actually, it is a lot of stuff to do in the beginning, I found, Yanni. But after that, it might be different from whatever you encountered with being self-employed, depending on what you exactly did. But since I'm not selling any goods, it gets a bit easier, right? It's mostly that, yes, Sunbury. The pain of paying your own insurance, the pain of applying for the, in Germany it's called Künstlersozialkasse. So basically, since musicians have it a bit tougher, right, or artists in general, in Germany there is an institution that basically works kind of as an employer to you in the matter of the insurance. So they don't pay you really or anything, you just apply there, and if you can prove that you're making a living by what they consider to be art, then they will basically pay half of your insurance, which is great, to be honest, because that's a bit off my shoulders, right? So yeah, that's a lot of organization stuff, I do agree. The great thing with the taxes, etc., is that for the last 2 years I've already been doing my taxes kind of as a test run, because I already have been self-employed as a side job basically. So I already went through the hustle to getting to know how to do that. So like taxes won't be an issue for me doing that. I don't really need like additional help there or pay money for people to do that. Yeah, but like the initial organization process is a bit much and can feel a bit overwhelming. I do agree. But I think after that it's going to be smooth sailing, actually. The worst thing that could happen then is that when I start to sell merch, I have to apply for a different license there, like tax-wise, because then I'm moving actual goods and not just like how do you say, immaterial stuff like music, right? And then I will have a little bit more organization shit to do. But before that, all is good. Somebody says, yeah, I have LLC in USA, and when I started gig work, I had no issues, except I could not afford my insurance anymore. Shit. So are you still doing that? Are you a full-time musician too? Or is that a side hustle for you too? But yeah, I mean, the thing is also with music, with gigs, you won't make a lot of money. I think that is something most musicians know by now, but most people not into music still think that's how you earn money with music. Like doing gigs, getting paid for being on stage. It's not. I think the most money musicians make when they are live somewhere is with the merch afterwards. KSK was one step too far for me, says Batty. I'm teilselbstständig since start of 2024. Was the same for me in 2023. But I'm very glad that I have a little job that pays my normal insurance. Definitely, Batty. I did the same thing for 2 years before I started, or before I went all in now, just because of the time reasons. But I do agree that if you can have the safety of a normal job or employment in Germany and then do the other stuff on the side, that's kind of ideal. If you're not, again, overworking yourself with 2 jobs. Self-employed since 2007, IT, then gig work, as I've become IT diner. I see. That's so cool, Sunbury. I'm happy it worked out for you, if you did it since 2007. will be on Friday. That's in 2 days. 2 days time until our next stream. Kinda bluescape. Even though I probably, when I did Parantatatam, I probably based it on this just because it kind of worked out. Sunbury, thank you so much for deciding to leave your Prime sub this month here with us in the living room. I appreciate your support. Thanks for hanging out today. Alright, let's do this. This is our song to remind you guys what to take with you, what not to forget when you leave in the living room. It's been wonderful to have you here today on our first stream as a full-time musician. Super excited about it, and I couldn't have asked for a better start, really. Thank you again so much. We'll see each other on Friday. There's a raid call and a sub-raid call. We're gonna hop over to Leon Brett. He's an amazing guitarist. I think he started doing this as well full-time shortly after I met him at TwitchCon, maybe even before that. But that was in Amsterdam 2 or 3 years ago by now. 2.5, I think. Really chill dude. Used to be a tattoo artist, and now he's doing music. So please support him, please show your love. Copy the raid call if you want to say hi the living room way, even though Steenway can't because he's not subbed at the moment. But from down the mountain, thank you so much for joining us in chat at the end there. Thanks for the lurk, thanks for listening. Thanks Iris, hey, good to see you. It was lovely to meet you in Harlem. Thanks for joining us today. Alright, let's make some noise at the end there. Let's go out with a bang. This is a song that reminds you of everything that you need to take care of when leaving the living room. And open over to Leon. See you again soon. Yeah. Here we go again, we're heading out, and all we're taking with us is our phone, wallet, keys, yeah, phone, wallet, keys. Just a few things please, need my phone, wallet, keys, got the credit card in my wallet, got my phone, you can call it, master lock on my front door, that's what my motherfucking keys are for, my phone, wallet, keys, yeah, phone, wallet, keys. Good things come in threes, need my phone, wallet, keys. If I'm going to the zoo, I need my phone, wallet, keys. If I'm getting a face tattoo, I need my phone, wallet, keys. If I'm going out to a wedding, if it's winter time and I'm sledding, if I'm at the daddy-daughter dance, my phone, wallet, keys are in my pants. I'm going on vacation to the West Indies, and I don't got no wallet, got no what? I'm going on vacation to the West Indies, and I don't got no luggage, just got phone, wallet, keys. I rode up to the airport, lady asked for my passport. Oh shit, guys. Oh fuck, okay. Well, guess I need my phone, wallet, passport, keys. Phone, wallet, passport, keys. Now I need 4 things, bitch, please. Phone, wallet, passport, keys. I'm finally on the plane, I'm writing Delta. The lady farted next to me, I smelled her. We went up 30,000 feet. I reclined my fucking seat, about to watch a movie, stop. I forgot my laptop. Motherfucker, damn it.
Now I need my laptop, phone, wallet, passport, keys. Laptop, phone, wallet, passport, keys. Too much hit, that's 5 fucking things. Laptop, phone, wallet, passport, keys. I'm swinging my shit all over the place. I'm hurting, yeah. I'm carrying so much shit. I got a hernia. No place to put it. What should I do? Probably should take my iPad too. What the fuck else did I forget? You need tons of shit. My Tic Tacs, my backpack, my Zippo lighter, my charge pack, my sunglasses, my hairspray, my headphones. No Beats by Dre. My notebook, my GoPro, my vape pen, my crossbow, my toothpick, my pocket knife. Oh fuck, I forgot my wife. Oh, wallet, keys. It used to be so easy with my phone, my wallet, and my keys. Shit, phone, wallet, keys. Yeah, phone, wallet, keys. It used to be a breezy with my phone, my wallet, and my keys. My pockets got so heavy, now I'm cramping. Each time I leave my house, it's like I'm camping. I'm miserable, just standing around. I'm like a walking lost and found. You know I'd rather stay at home where all I need's my fucking phone. My chappy are at home, just chilling with my phone. Yeah, my phone. My chappy are at home, just staying with my phone on the toilet. Because you know it, you do it too. Always. When have you been to the toilet last time? Not taking your phone with you. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening today. Thank you to the folks who joined us in the living room today for the first time or again. I appreciate it. Thank you so much to the people who hated a song or two and stayed through it. Thanks to the folks who subbed today, who supported the stream with bits or a donation today. I appreciate it, and I hope you will make it to another stream this week, which will be on Friday. Another thing I'd appreciate if you stayed for the raid to a stream our friend Leon Brett. Woo! Hope you have a wonderful time over there. And a huge thanks to my mods, Turka and Stellyman today, helping out in chat. Lisa was here as well. Thank you so much for checking in with us. And a huge thanks to all my Ko-fi supporters. These are the people who are supporting the stream with a monthly donation, making this all possible. I can say that now for certain because we went full time this very moment basically with this stream. So heartfelt, sincere thank you again to Kvinius, Doranica, S-Rock, Fishalicious by now. Thanks again. Frankie, Jude, Gordo, Lana, Lisa, Mr. Size, Rob, Sage, Scorp, Silver, Wispy, and Xanet for supporting me and making all this possible and giving me the confidence as well that there's people out there who enjoy what I do enough to support it as well, make it happen, make it possible. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for lurking, thanks for being here, thanks for joining us in chat. Thanks for sticking around after the raids. We had some raids in there as well. So thanks to the people who joined us there. We had Pedro raid us. Let's see if I get it together. Richard Thornton was here. And before that, we had one more stream. God damn it, I'm so bad at remembering. Who was it? Wait, let me check. There was one more. Well, at least for the VOD.